That snake just out there looking at me like, yo, Ed, hey, Dad, yo, I think it's time to mow the grass. Looking a little bit long, and then I want you to take me out there so I can go explore a little bit. I don't know if that's what the snake's thinking, but that's what I like to think that it's thinking. I'm Louie, flexing pythons, and we got Christmas coming. Which led me to the topic of what kind of gifts would you get someone that's in the reptile hobby? So we're gonna be reacting to a video called 10 gift ideas for reptile lovers. Now this is a video made by Snake Discovery. You don't know who Snake Discovery is, you're missing out. 2.51 million subscribers. One of the biggest channels talking about reptiles on the internet. If by chance you don't know who they are, make sure you go down in the description below. There's gonna be a link to their channel. Let me know down in the comments below what gift you would get a reptile keeper if you were trying to pick out something for them for Christmas.
Before we start, I just want to say that none of these products are sponsors at all.
That is a beautiful boa, by the way. That is a nice big boa. All right, let's move on, Emily.
Honestly think they are good gift ideas for reptile lovers. Some of these ideas are for younger kids, some are for adults, some are for people who already own reptiles, whereas some of these ideas are for those who love reptiles but can't have one quite yet. Grab your pen and paper and let's begin.
This is great. So right off the bat, we know that not every gift is for just one specific group of people. This is pretty much just anyone interested in reptiles. There's gonna be something for someone on this list, definitely. So let's look at it. Right now, we can just tell right here, I kind of want one of these. Maybe not for a chameleon, because I don't have a chameleon. I've never been into chameleons like that. Maybe we should start doing videos on a chameleon, because then I'll get into that probably. But that's a pretty cool neon light. Can you imagine one of those back there?
These LED lights create an optical illusion of a 3D light on a 2D plane. They're great for desk lamps, night lights, and more. They come in all sorts of animals, but reptile owners will probably take a shining to the cobra or chameleon one most.
That cobra one fire, man. I kind of want that cobra one, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is surprisingly detailed and more anatomically correct than the cobra, but the cobra appears to be the only snake version available. If the person on your list prefers sleeping in the dark, help wake them up with a reptile-themed coffee mug. I have so many reptile coffee mugs,
So don't heck the snake, you got Snake Mom. Emily and Ed. Ed is her man's. You know what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about, yo, Emily taken, y'all need to calm down. I like her shirt too. It says hog noses rule and has a bunch of different morphs of hog noses. Okay, so the hog nose is upside down playing dead, and then the thing says drama queen, which is funny because if you didn't know, hog nose snakes, when they're feeling threatened, one of their defense mechanisms is playing dead. They release this awful smelling musky smell, and so that cup is pretty funny. Drama queen, a queen just playing dead.
You can find tons of steaming hot designs online for snake fans.
I raise a tiny dinosaur. I need one of those. I'm raising a tiny dinosaur. My Aki, Spike, straight up dinosaur. I need one.
Turtle buffs and even crocodilian enthusiasts. If the person on your list is too young for coffee, just gift it as a hot chocolate mug instead.
There
For something even more beautiful, buy them a reptile-themed phone case.
I need a new phone case. This was Darth Vader. Now it's almost an all-white phone case.
Designs available for all reptile lovers. Just sneakily see what kind of phone they have to ensure you get the right size, then pretend you knew all along and hope you don't get called out. I personally love this milk snake design, simplicity and color scheme of this gecko case. If they already have a pet reptile, you may or may not know that we have to deal with poop on a regular basis. Help make their cleaning duty easier by giving them a bottle of 2% chlorhexidine. This disinfectant is used by veterinarians and is reptile safe. Just mix 2 tablespoons per gallon of water and fill up a spray bottle for day-to-day deuce cleaning. A must-have for reptile keepers is polysporin antibiotic ointment in case their reptile accidentally scratches itself. Obviously, a veterinarian is needed for more serious issues, but polysporin is great to have on hand for minor abrasions, and you never know when you're gonna need it.
That's true. A lot of these snakes, they be rubbing up on stuff. Lizards be rubbing their faces on stuff, and sometimes animals get little sores on them, little ouchies, little boo-boos, and that's definitely one of those things that if you can make it where an injury doesn't get worse, that's gonna be good for your pet. I could see that being a nice little stocking stuffer for sure.
By getting them a Wi-Fi wall timer. These connect to their phone and can be programmed to turn the reptiles' lights on and off whenever they'd like. And since they work off of Wi-Fi, they won't make the constant clicking noise like the old school timers do.
I'm glad she mentioned this. I forgot about this. Now, if you haven't watched, I did a reaction to Wiccan's Wicked Reptile. Adam Wickens made a video on ways that you can become a better reptile keeper. One of those was updating your technology. Things that is just going to be more convenient for you so that you're going to have more time. You can keep better. He did say that you need timers. Turn on lights for you. Turn them off for you. I need that. You know what I'm doing all the time? Alright, don't judge me and my Crocs, okay? They're very comfy. So what I'm doing all the time is, what's up? What's up? Spike, what you doing, man? Every time I come by, we always gotta say, hey, that's just what we do. So what I'm doing all the time is, I'm doing this. Oh man, it's about time to go to bed. Let's do that. Let's take that off. And then we're gonna put this one. It's a heat emitter, so there ain't no light. He gets his nighttime cycle. Then I gotta click that bad boy off right now. He's like, yo man, what's happening right now? It's all dark. I'm scared. Don't worry, I got the night light back on, even though it's not nighttime. There you go, buddy. And what else am I doing? Over here, I got this plug right here. This is for I got heat, and then I unplug this every night, and I plug in the other one, which is another heat emitter, so that my super dwarf retic over here from Garrett, Reach Out Reptile, shout out, what's up, baby? I can get his day and night cycle on point. I gotta do that every night. I be unplugging, I be doing this all the time, right? All the time. To be honest, man, my back's tired of it. I'm tired of bending over, getting that thing. I'm tired of plugging. I always gotta think about it. Every night I don't forget. I don't. I got a mind like that, but man, it'd be nice to give my mind a break. This is definitely a good idea. If you know that the person in your life that be keeping reptiles, they ain't got none of these, make their lives a little bit easier.
We come home late one night, all the reptiles are already put to bed because this took care of the lights for us. But if you need help putting the reptile lover to bed, get them the cozy embrace of an alligator sleeping sack. This comfy crocodilian swallows children whole, but they won't even mind. Reptile-themed fleece blanket instead. It doubles as an educational gift because it showcases various lizard species with their scientific names. But to avoid getting wrapped up in indoor gifts, encourage your reptile lover to find reptiles outside with a herping flashlight. Herping, or finding reptiles and amphibians in the wild, is a sport made much easier at night with a high-powered flashlight like this one. I tried going herping for rattlesnakes at night once with my day-to-day flashlight, and it was just a disaster. It barely lit up the road. But then I bought this awesome flashlight, and I could see
You need yourself a law enforcement type flashlight. You gonna find everything. Find it all.
Now it's your time to shine by giving a herper a flashlight that will set them up for success. Also, did you know an alligator won't attack you if you carry a flashlight? Well, depending on how fast you carry it. If your kiddo would rather enjoy reptiles from home but isn't quite old enough to have a real reptile of their own yet, consider getting them a reptile plush.
My kids they want those big snake plush. I can feel that. That's a good one. My argument to my kids is like, yo, we already got a bunch of snakes. Like, you need to calm down. Do you really need a stuffed animal? Then I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I guess, because I don't want you can't really snuggle with these snakes. You don't want to snuggle up on them, bring them in bed. So, you know, why not have a big stuffed animal snake?
This ball python plush is the easiest beginner snake your kid can have, as it doesn't require feeding or cleaning. They're never hungry because they're stuffed. For lizard lovers, this realistic bearded dragon plush is even life-sized. In fact, they make plushies of just about every great starter reptile. Your kiddo can practice with a stuffed animal version of what they want until they're ready for a real one down the road.
My daughter, she needs all of her animals next to her. She does got a little snake, but she really wants a big one. I'm gonna be on that website. I'm gonna be getting some stuff, Emily. I appreciate you giving me the heads up on that.
If they want an alligator though, you might just want to stick with the plush version. But you're a really cute gator. Aw, he plushed. And finally, since it's 2020, the last gift we have to recommend this year is a reptile-themed mask. Oh god, no, not that kind of mask. That's what nightmares are made out of. This kind of mask. There are some really adorable mask designs available that incorporate reptiles, as well as some with seriously beautiful artwork on them. So there you have it, our top picks for reptile-themed gifts in 2020.
I just love boas, man. I just like snakes in general. Big snakes, they always be doing that, where they try to get as high as they can, and then you see about 2 feet of them just like reaching out, maybe 2-3 feet reaching out, just trying to see what's up. Right now we try and check out what's out there in the window. What's up in the window? That snake's just out there looking at me like, yo, Ed, hey, Dad, yo, I think it's time to mow the grass. Looking a little bit long, and then I want you to take me out there so I can go explore a little bit. I don't know if that's what the snake's thinking, but that's what I like to think that it's thinking. That was Emily from Snake Discovery telling us some good gift ideas, and this was that she uploaded last year. I know she had another one that would probably had a bunch of different things on it, so let's talk about some other gift ideas that I would think would be good for a reptile keeper that's probably in the other one, I imagine. You can always get a bunch of stuff to put in an enclosure, whether that's fake greenery, like fake plants and all that stuff. What I think would be a really good gift idea, especially if these people have lizards, it's like a magnetic shelf. Got one on my Ackies enclosure, so it gives them a different height to get closer to the heat so we can get a little bit hotter, or he gets the option to not be on there and go somewhere else and be cooler. You can see it right there, that little thing, it's magnetic. It looks like it just float in there. He goes up there all the time and he just be chilling on that thing. I feel like that's a really good thing. Lizards will be using that thing all the time. I'm only gonna mention one thing, but there's definitely a lot of good gift ideas, so let me know down in the comments below what would be a good gift idea that wasn't mentioned at all from me or from Emily. Another thing would definitely be a snake hook. You can always use a snake hook. Emily had a lot of good creative ideas as far as shirts and just stuff for everyone, for the kids, and I'm definitely beginning one of those big plushies. For everyone else, y'all, I appreciate the fact that you got this far. If you can, go down there, hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button. It means so much to me. It does so much for the YouTube algorithm, for all the likes and all the comments. I don't take any of that for granted. And make sure you hit that little notification bell because I'm uploading new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Make sure you don't miss those. And until the next one, I hope y'all have a good one. Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and Hanukkah, and whatever, what else is, I don't know what else there is. If there's something else I missed, let me know. Ramadan, I don't know when Ramadan is. You know, when I was deployed in Kuwait, there was Ramadan going on. That has nothing, why did I mention, that has nothing to do with anything. Did I already say until the next time, have a good one?